Is there a bird waiting outside?
Well, that would be fun. I was gonna see how many crystals, possibly are there. Oh, that's 24. So to go in, you had to go down a trap door, which obviously was uncomfortable for Granny, right? But you went through the fog wall, right? And when you come out, it's a hill thing now.
That tracks.
And then it falls back into the ground. There is a bird around. This time around, it's only like 60 feet away.
I will cast it, and I'm going to approach maybe 10 feet.
I will say, as you start to approach it, like after 5 feet, you would just hear, "No, I wouldn't do that, wouldn't do that."
Why not?
He's watching.
Who's watching?
Kind of preens himself a little.
There's a lot of he's.
Not allowed to tell.
Allowed to show?
Looks like it's thinking for a moment. The head kind of does the little, the sort of owly sort of looking thing where like part of the neck like comes out longer than you think it should, and it like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's doing that thing where it's doing that, and it's like leaning the head to the right, looking
Allowed
at you.
To sell the information?
What do you got? What do you have?
I have metal. Do you have a preference?
More than last time.
More than last time? I can do that. Is this information worth a bar of mithril?
Probably not.
Probably.
It could be, though.
I would say definitely.
Depends on if it's worth it to you.
Personally, mithril's worth nothing, information's worth everything.
We can always go find more. I can give you a bar. Freshly forged. It's not fresh from the ground.
Sit there on the branch, thinking a moment. Leans its head down to its talon and kind of like looks as though it's stroking its chin. Try to make itself look like it's being thoughtful. You get the idea of. And then it will fly towards you and land on your shoulder.
Okay. Deal is 3 questions. You can show me the answers. You get the ball. Deal?
If question is showing to him, I feel as though that one should be last. He's busy right now. Very busy. Would lead you towards, though, bringing one of those is probably dangerous, very dangerous, extremely dangerous. He might die. When he's saying that, he's looking at the little drow man you got that looks out of place in this band of adventurers.
We will handle it.
Bar first.
I'll hand him the bar.
He'll grab the bar with the one talon, and the other still staying perched on your shoulder. Start eating it, looking at you, waiting.
How many villages?
Mistakes, a few. I've been working 3 left. 1 currently working on trying to save. Takes another bite of the bar.
Okay, where did you get that ring?
We'd prefer to not answer that one. You prefer I don't answer.
Can I ask another one instead?
Yes, you may.
Is there a village near the tower?
Map?
Oleander, the map?
See,
Set down the man.
Oh, okay.
Oleander sets down the man.
He is now on the ground. He wouldn't have been standing after being set down. He would have been like, "Oh no, just put me sitting. I'll be fine."
Well, at least he's not worried about his
Princess
pants or
Rudo.
something.
Yep.
It will hop off your shoulder, still holding the ingot. However, this time it would have swapped which talon was holding the ingot. Kind of hop around and place its talon here. He'll then, hop back onto your shoulder, having swapped which talon is holding the mithril, not to get blood on your shoulder. Last question. Still want to go see him, I assume? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
But I need to know, who is he? Is he watching? Is that
No.
why you can't say?
Not. Always watching. With ears. Eyes. But also I'm not. He is here. He'll,
Trying to fix things?
trying to save. Destroy as needed. Trying to save.
Did you get... I'm asking too many questions, aren't I?
This is fine. Certain ones are acceptable.
Did you get the ring from him?
Cannot say. Asks that I don't answer.
Why am I not supposed to be here?
You should be alive.
No.
How'd you die?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm sure I'll remember eventually.
It shoves the rest of the ingot into its mouth. After a few moments, it would spit a lump of some kind of metal on the ground. Vir, you'd look down. Oh, that's a tiny lump of adamantine. Oh yeah, that tracks. Adamantine to break
we need
down
something
mithril.
harder. Yeah. I'm guessing you're going back to him.
Has to see. Can take you, but probably get rid of that one beforehand.
Vir would gently kind of nudge the bird back onto the ground. Hold on. So I have a feeling I don't like it.
Huh?
What feeling?
I think the note was sent by my brother. And I
Oh.
also think that killing him and having him sent here did remove the low influence.
That's good.
And he wants to see you, theoretically.
No, he thinks I shouldn't be here, and he also is like, why am I dead? And he's also trying to get rid of all the spider villagers.
Well, that sounds like a good brother.
That sounds like a good cause.
He's
Should
at
we?
one there. I will point to the map. He's there.
I think
Should
more
we
what
have
I'm
bird
concerned
container?
about is why there's spider villagers here. You think it's possible
That's what I'm
that
worried about,
the
too.
Spider Queen influence and him split upon his arrival here?
Possibly, or just that there was a high influx of drow, and drow deaths typically mean some sort of low influence.
More than drow.
Thank you, Bird. Do you have a name, Bird?
Don't think you would like name.
Tell me the name.
Assumed I was male.
Are you a woman?
Yes.
What's your name? It's my name, isn't it?
It brains itself.
Vir, meet Vir.
Oh, so this is the thing that I wanted to pop in at the start of this recording for, just because I thought it would be funny. Hey, so you guys wondering about Aishah lore? Yeah, she canonically has COVID anyway.
Oh man.
Great, it's
So
gonna
she'll
end
be
up in
sitting
the
out. She'll be sitting out this episode.
We're sending her home.
Aishah
We're
has-
sending her home.
Aishah has magic COVID.
Magic COVID.
That's what the corruption actually is. It's just fucking COVID.
Magic.
The COVID
Oh.
died and got sent to the demiplane.
Yeah, you
not to
bitches
self-make-
think that your COVID's so dangerous? I've got fucking undead COVID. Get on my level.
Writing this down. Magic disease.
Don't write down undead.
Don't
I can't talk. I should stop trying to talk.
But
Love you, Tali. Hope you get better.
I heard ooh.
Ooh, is this working?
Yay!
You're working.
Oh, lovely.
How's your
Alright, it's time to get back into Gerkin time.
Last time, Richard was a motherfucker, and the dice decided to say, you wanted to hide your backstory? Nuh-uh. Your backstory time. I got shot. We found a little dungeon in the ground. There are Drider villagers. We saved an obnoxious drow man named Sutil. And there's a bird that has my name.
Why am
Why
I
is
dead?
Gerkin dead?
Somebody else is moving the axes.
No.
Surprise, bitch. Magic COVID transfers.
There we go. No, she's extra crossed out. Everyone's getting ready, setting up camp, getting, the watch order set up.
Cast an alarm.
Gerkin's cast an alarm. Miss Vir'Thyra
Hello.
would hear in her head a message.
Ascending, if you would.
Ascending, if you will. Vir'Thyra, attack Horde Colmwood Shallow!
Oh
Huh?
no. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, that was Vesrin.
Oh.
Yeah, you do get the sense that was Vesrin sending you a message.
That's not what I expected to hear.
Vera would drop what she's doing. Okay, new problem. Very, very important problem.
What's wrong,
I just
man?
got a message from Vezrin. I should respond. Fuck. Holm is under attack, I think.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, we should head back as soon as possible then, shouldn't we?
Can we do it in the morning?
They're under attack now.
we have recall stone.
We do. I have a waypoint stone, but
We all do. I'm pretty sure we have quite a few return
We have-
stones, not point stones, sorry.
we have one waypoint stone.
But we're probably gonna head back in this direction anyway.
I don't want to just give up on.
Depending upon what you do here, there will be consequences. I have started 2 timers.
Ah.
Oh shit.
Fun.
We should recall stone right now.
Yeah,
Not
but
like
my
timers
brother-
Timers in the sense of day timers, not minute timers.
Yeah.
The immediate thing right now, I think, is the fact that our home is being attacked. That is kind of important.
I will find someone there with sending, and if things are really bad, I'll tell you. You guys all go on ahead, but we don't know the situation. We don't know how bad it is.
Gerkin
think
would
we
go
should
back
send-
with you.
I was gonna say, I think we
knows-
should send
Kirk-
2.
Okay. Oh, I was thinking sending Aishah and the one guy, the guy we found.
Oh yeah, Sutil.
Yeah,
Although
will
I don't
say-
know how useful he is.
I will
Honestly, he might be
not.
safer out here.
He is
Truthfully,
not
I don't
Home
know.
is under siege. He might be safer out here.
We can always send people back to home for free instantly. We cannot send people to the brother for free instantly. We should send as little people back as possible until we know we need to.
We might have to be doing some stealth things to get the brother out of whatever situation he's in. Gerkin is not stealth.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
I was
Gerkin and
just,
Dune
I was
have
just about to
gifts.
suggest. I was about to suggest that we send Gerkin and Dune back. Dune would
That
want to
makes a
go,
lot of sense.
and then send the others after the brother.
I think Aishah would, in character, want to go with the brother.
Okay, yeah.
She would prefer to help Fyraga, and she's also stealth.
Before you guys recall, I'm going to give you the waypoint stone.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll pass you something else in payment for it. Take the Onyx Dog.
Okay.
So, come into this area very close to where the town is, and the bird kind of flies off towards some trees in the middle of this little watery area.
Purple.
Yeah,
Purple. Where's the
And-
bird? Okay, there's the bird.
and I have to specify this little like purplish coloring. Yeah, that's very weird. The lighting seems to go from what was air quote normal to this kind of purplish hue.
Is it getting darker?
It is getting mildly darker. Too distracted with the stress, the severity of what's going on and all that stuff. Sutil,
The magic COVID.
yeah, the magic of Sutil kind of like is in a little bit of an anxious panic. And Oleander, you would see a figure kind of hiding in the shadows of that tree that the bird flew to.
Oh.
A bow in hand, an arrow knocked.
Ooh.
Ah, I see. There's someone pointing an arrow at us.
Where?
Where the bird is.
After Oleander points him out, you see the figure.
You're a moron! I was trying to see if she figured out the fucking moon on his mask, but no. No. She's stupid today.
She's twist.
She's twist. I wonder if we can signal that we mean no harm.
We could wave.
It does depend on who they are. Can I take the ring, put it on an arrow and fire an arrow up there?
Where do you want to fire it?
I want to aim for the, closest bit of the trunk of the tree to the person.
Okay. Goes right past the mask into the tree. They look over, lower their bow, take out the arrow that you put into the tree.
I want that back!
Firing arrows at people a drow custom?
No.
You seem to do it a lot.
Come on. They'll either take that as a warning shot, or if this is a person that we will actually enjoy, they'll take it as a greeting. How deep is the water?
What an
About ankle
interesting
deep.
greeting.
Sutil?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if, my shoes are going to get ruined.
Is that a drow thing?
But these
That's
are
a
just,
noble thing.
these are just
Ah.
expensive shoes.
Okay.
I
Am
just
I
never have
allowed
a
to
chance to
come?
waterproof the— Yes, come on!
Okay.
I don't know
Mr. I was going to ask if I could ride on your back, Mr.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, you beautiful man.
I add Sutil back to my inventory.
I'm going to not complain about my shoes.
Blends into bush. Paints blood on face. Grandma, the bird flies down and perches on the figure's shoulder.
Hello!
I'm just gonna hold my hand out for the arrow.
They will hand the arrow over. So is your friend going to join us from over there? She nearly got me. Unfortunately. My eyes are a little bit better than most.
I believe she's just trying to act as backup. She will join eventually. So, this is weird.
Yes, it is. Two of you in the span of time. Interesting.
Two of us?
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I believe he would say is that I'm your great grandmother of some sort.
Wait, who are you?
Currently, I'm Vir'Thyra.
You? You're Delphine.
But yes.
Wait, you're my... Huh? Huh? What? What? I was ready for the emotional build-up of my brother. What?
Well, he's around.
He's around. Of course he's around.
Where?
Oleander looks around.
That is something not for me to share, but for him, whenever he's ready. At the moment, he's not ready to talk to you yet.
Okay, wait, so we're related. Huh?
Yes, that's the only reason why I can do what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm using your brother's body.
Oh, what? Oh, I don't like that. Crazy.
I do.
Didn't we say already you do?
Yes.
Sutil kind of nods in the background. I mean, seems logical. Weird magic stuff. I don't understand it, but they have the same kind of tone my mistress would whenever being forthright.
Okay. So my great some odd great grandmother is possessing my dead brother's body. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You shot me? Like
Yeah,
yesterday?
that one would be your brother.
How did he get to be a good shot?
And he's been in here for a few hundred years. I've trained him a
100
little.
years?
A few hundred.
It's been 7!
Interesting.
Well, it's been quite a while for me too, so I guess that just
You're
goes
also
in
from a
both
different time period.
directions.
Yes, okay. Time weird.
Yes, that was one of Morin's thoughts. That time was weird in here.
It's one of his thoughts now.
Oh, how's he doing? Wait, what
He's
do you
no longer
mean?
in a volcano.
He was in a volcano. Oh,
Yes,
God.
attached to a chain. We've broken a chain. Yada yada
We
yada.
freed
We've
him.
taken down a tower. He's been freed. He's back in home, which is being attacked. Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm going to
no.
have such a headache.
Trust me, I
have
try to
such a
not
headache.
think of that.
I hope Erebus is doing.
I hope he is too. I hope he hasn't gotten eaten by kobolds.
Hearing you two, like, speak about Erebus like that, the figure kind of, like, looks at the two of you and just eyebrow raising.
Yes, we've met Erebus. We had a nice conversation with him.
He's very nice.
He's a nice man. He gets along great with Miss hiding in a bush over there. So does Larry. Larry's still around, so is Jerry. I don't know when you left, so I don't know who are you now.
I would have met Jerry, yes. I also would have met, oh shoot, what was his name? Always anxious he was. I could make him jump out of his skin if I wanted.
You're not talking about Desmond, are you?
That's his name. Thank you.
I have too many family members involved in this. Why is my family line cursed? Why are we cursed?
Well...
I wonder what the odds of all this happening.
I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
You said you killed your brother, yes?
Yes.
Can I see the dagger that you used?
She'd reach into her bag and pull out the dagger.
Ain't that funny, Cat? That's not the same dagger.
This isn't the dagger. What?
You reached for exactly where the dagger should be, but now that you're kind of looking at it, yeah, no, there's something different.
This is not the dagger I killed him with.
Maybe that's still out there.
Oh no, is it fucking... whatever that sword that killed Erebus?
Yep. I was one of the ones that did not immediately come into this place. We took the weapon, shattered it, and kept it in inconspicuous locations and with certain family members of people.
Like family heirlooms.
Like family heirlooms. Hoping that no one would ever be dumb enough to use it. No offense.
None taken. You shouldn't have passed that down, then.
Wait, were you the ones who put it in a dagger?
A dagger that looked as though it shouldn't be used, but could technically still be used.
So
A few
wait. You wanted someone to not use something to kill someone, so you put it in a dagger.
An annoyingly made dagger that looked more like it was for decoration than use.
But still a dagger.
That's like saying you shouldn't use a fireplace poker to kill somebody.
You're
talking to an assassin, sweetheart. Anything and everything can be a
I
weapon.
feel like you could have just made it into something else that wasn't necessarily sharp, then.
Maybe a chalice.
See, we tried doing that, but unfortunately, it always had to be a weapon of sorts.
Okay,
It
it always
always
had to be a
had
weapon.
to be?
Every time we tried to make it into something else, its form would kind of... I don't know how to explain it. Morin could, but he wasn't there at the time. Every time we tried doing it, it's like it kept trying to remold itself.
It always was some sort of enchantment, making it a weapon.
Like a wire that always returns to its shape.
Well then, I believe we are wasting a decent amount of
We're
time
wasting a lot
here.
of time.
Yes, I was about to... Well, your brother was...
Aishah! Please come over here. There are revelations afoot.
Grandma runs across the water.
Naruto runs. Thank you. Meet my great grandmother, apparently. Defina puppeting my brother's body.
Willingly, I should point that out.
That is a good distinction.
It is a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. And he was supposed to be the one taking care of this situation. I don't quite like having to take on someone else's job when they said they were going to handle it.
Whenever she was saying that, she was kind of turned head to the side a little bit, as if talking to... As if somebody to her
someone
side.
standing behind her.
Yeah.
Well, you have 4 of us.
No, if we leave, we're going to miss the ritual. And we're going to want to stop that. And they're currently getting ready to sacrifice another person to the Spider Queen.
How does the Spider Queen... Did they have connection?
They have connection because of someone that was still mildly under her control when they first got here. A few hundred years ago.
What was that?
It's a little guilty.
Well, I mean... Well, yes, it is foolish to have brought another deity into the mix. Have you not noticed something since coming closer?
I mean, other than you're wearing a mask. No.
The corruptive effects of this demiplane don't exist in these towns.
So the Spider Queen is negating the corruption?
It seems so.
Hi!
The corruptive power of
God.
the Spider Queen seems to be stronger.
Okay.
Interesting.
Maybe she'll get deleted next. How about that?
Deleted?
Gods are disappearing. We'll get more into that later. How many gods do you know? Let me guess. 13, but you can't name 2.
Huh. Yes.
Precisely.
The salvation of
Therapist can't even hear the name of mine.
eyebrow raise. The ritual entails taking a living sacrifice and they must present it to the Spider Queen. Anything after that, I will not say. I'm not spreading that information around any more than it already has been. That's dangerous information. And your brother's already paid the price for that once.
Fair enough. We stop the ritual. We figure out what's going on here. Let me guess, you don't have a body.
No, I do not.
Cool.
And also, somebody should remember that I can only do this for a limited amount of time before I have to...
Recharge.
Yes.
He's going to have to deal with me one way or another.
Yes, he is. But we're also going to want to try and rescue any of the captives that are left in the town. They put them under a sort of a false death sort of situation. I don't know the magic for it. A sort of stasis, yes. I don't know the magic.
Yes.
Oh.
Ground to stand on, not water.
We're on. That was a metaphor again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I like him. He's adorable. But
It's okay,
also...
pretty boy.
Oh, he's pretty too!
I would say that because I wanted to make you flustered. He is objectively pretty.
If it makes him feel any better.
Oleander covers the eye holes of the mask with his hands.
Oh.
Well, if it makes your little friend feel any better, your brother doesn't like it whenever I'm in him like this. He found out he has a special gift.
Other than being pretty?
Well, I mean, you've heard of the ones that are touched by the Fae, yes?
We are fair.
No. Touched by true Fae.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Your brother has a blessing that, well, let's just say lets him occasionally be your sister. I believe they called it the blessing of Coraline. Something like that.
Fair enough. I'm guessing you'll lead the way?
Yes? Though, how does that one fight? I see on metal tubes and whatnot. Does he...
Oleander is
Smack
still
things against
covering
the
his
head?
eye holes.
Bird boy?
Yes, how does he fight? Small cannon?
Yes, tiny cannons.
I would demonstrate, but it's also very loud.
It's very loud.
Ah, do not demonstrate then. Do you have another way to fight that's not as loud?
No, not really.
Do you know how to use a sword, pretty boy?
No.
Once we get in there, it should be fine.
Once we save the captives, I would say it would be fine to go louder. Ballista. I enjoy this concept. It would have been very easy to help kill people when I was an assassin.
Can you please an assassin that uses ballistas?
Anything can be used perfectly for an assassin.
Aishah, she sounds almost as edgy as I did when I first got here. I was really
Maybe this
trying
place
then,
mellows
too.
you out. The edginess directly contrasting to you.
I don't know, my bloodline apparently seems to be cursed.
With edginess?
And coming here?
So how did your bloodline end up with the legendary weapon that slays the demon lord, huh?
Ask her, I don't fucking know.
Shrugging.
Why was
No
it
one
kept in the
knows.
family?
Excellent. We'll cross that dagger when we get stabbed by it.
Precisely.
I like these ones.
I would prefer not to get stabbed.
We'll make sure you don't get stabbed, Oleander.
Well, I don't want you to be stabbed either.
I'm not going to let anyone stab me. They'll have to get past my bow. Oh my.
Delphina would point out that that is where the ritual will take place. However, this place here and this place here is where they're keeping some captives. We're gonna split off, huh?
We're splitting the party even more.
As soon as you two get a little bit further away from Vir and Aishah, Oleander,
And she also
the demeanor of the person kind of changes and it's
Okay, at least she didn't try to stab me again. That's good. That's a good start. Oh, sorry, apologies. You can call me someone different. She had to leave for a minute since she's not the best at helping other people. I don't even know if I ever caught your name when she was talking.
Oh, my name is Oleander.
You can call me Vir.
Yes. Okay.
as you come up to this massive building that looks like it was once built to be a sort of cemetery, now for storing sacrifices.
So what's the plan? Do we want to sneak in first and then go loud after getting the people out? Or what was your thought process?
Well, is there another entrance other than the front door?
Hold on a moment.
He mutters something to the bird. So you watch the bird fly off, trying to be as sneaky as it can. A little bit of the lighting kind of glints off its shiny feathers, and when it lands on this tree here, it snaps a branch and it falls to the ground.
Damn, ironic, I can't see the bird. Guys, wouldn't it be really funny if the bird is only here because it choked on the piece of the magical sword?
Oh my god.
Alright, it looks as though there is another opening, more doors on either side. It looks like it's perfectly symmetrical.
Interesting. Okay.
She's not seen any sort of enemies outside, but you know how it can be.
We could attempt an entrance from the side.
Did the bird land on my hat?
Yes, it did.
Oh, hello there.
Sorry about that. She's like this sometimes.
Oh,
She's
no,
a
it's
little
all
bit
right.
ornery. I think she gets it from... Anywho. So which side are you thinking?
Probably the right.
Alright.
That way, if any try to escape, it will be they have to go past us instead of running away from us.
That's a good idea. Alright. Let's get moving then. Quietly.
Make another stealth check.
Stealth check, I can do that.
Because you would see something coming outside of the building.
Larg.
Fuck, it's huge.
Larg.
A large. It looks kind of like a drow, but no, that's fun. It's got a spider body, and I can also just show this.
Oh, yo.
Ooh.
I hope they do not see us yet.
That would be.
It looks around, kind of walks up towards where from what you can tell now that you're closer, one of the parts where the bird kind of perched, it sees that there's a broken branch. Kind of looks around.
Oleander in his head, please just assume that the tree branch broke. Please just assume the tree branch broke.
For a moment, like one, and then more of the eyes kind of look towards where you all are, and you instinctively squeeze against the rock, and then it just walks on as if it didn't see you.
Okay, well, that's
Please let that have been the only one.
hopefully.
Alright, let's get in there.
I take out Lily of the Valley, just in case. The fun thing about being the only one with firearms in this universe is they aren't gonna know what the fuck I'm holding.
It looks like a stone door
closed door behind us. Okay, let's see.
You happen to know the area where they would be kept?
In this one, I believe it would be in these. Typically, they would use all of the rooms, but it depends, really. At this place, I believe they would be in these top rooms, possibly.
Oh, that...
The ones to the south, I believe, were... Well, let's just say you don't want to go in there.
Why?
Are you with corpses?
I'm okay with corpses.
Oh, well then you would go in there perfectly fine if you wanted to do some looting, but I would not recommend it.
No, that would be desecration of the dead. That would be impolite.
Exactly. Which one of these do you want to go to first?
Oleander is going to go to this one first, and then kind of just look to see if it happens to be ajar at all.
Unfortunately, it looks like this one is closed all the way.
Damn, L.
L plus ratio.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll do a small open, small peek.
Okay. Fortunately, as you try to check it to see if you can look at a peek, it appears this is locked.
Ah, it's locked.
Oh, yeah, scooch over for a moment. I can give this a try. Not as good as Vir'Thyra, but...
Now time for stealthy open.
You'll hop out of this way.
Alright.
You open up the door. Well, poke it open a little bit so you can peek in. It doesn't look as though there's any sort of... Well, the webbing seems to be less prevalent in here, and I'm assuming you look up, down, left, right as much as you can. You don't see anything in there.
Are they normally kept in tombs?
It depends on the place, but in this situation, I would say possibly.
So, if there are sarcophagi in here, then we should check them? In case someone's in there? Is that correct?
That sounds like the right thing to me.
Okay.
See if there's any ajar. Maybe you could see if there was anyone recently put in or grabbed.
Do any seem immediately suspect? Maybe the one with one light near it.
So that one does look like it's been opened recently, and like somebody was inside of it.
Can I peek?
Yeah, you look inside. You see that, like I said, currently no one is in it, but it does look like somebody was. There seems to be some blonde-ish hair and a few specks of fragments of corruption, possibly. Maybe someone who had some corruption on them was stuck in here for a little bit.
Interesting. And I'm gonna check the others to see if they were like also open recently.
So you check up here first. You would notice that there is a little bit of a small gap, just enough for air to get in and out, it looks like.
Ooh, okay.
And then you get over to this one, same thing. This one looks like it's fully sealed, fully sealed, fully sealed.
Okay.
Looks like only this one and this one are partially open, allowing airflow.
Okay. I relay that.
You're not.
Start with this one.
Alright. That is a heavy thing, so he will come and help with that.
Yeah, open time.
You push it open enough to where you're able to look inside, and there's a weird human person with cat ears, and oh, that's fun. Her tail has corruption covering it.
Ah, I see. Is she awake?
She's not. She seems to be, well...
out cold.
Well, you see, that's the weird thing. You want to roll a medicine check, Doctor?
Yeah, sure.
Yo!
Yo!
Okay. Whoa.
Guys, I'm a doctor!
He's a doctor! So, you remember something Vir'Thyra said earlier? It appears as though she is in a state of pseudo-death, a sort of stasis, as Vir put it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, one person to save. Okay, how can we get her out of here?
Well, do you have any way to move people easily? I mean,
I have a bag of holding.
We should not put them in a bag of holding. They would suffocate in there.
That makes sense.
Normally I just try to slowly and methodically move these people to a safe location and then into the tower, but, fuck. This is going to be difficult if there's more than 2 or 3. Do you have anything else that we could use to make life easier?
Let's check this one first to see if we have to definitely carry 2 people.
He'll not.
And then there's also the other room.
I'm gonna have to have one of y'all, probably you, roll an athletics check with advantage, because, you know, he's helping.
I can do that.
Because this coffin lid seems to be a lot heavier.
Interesting.
And you push it, and it takes an immense amount of effort. And I'm so sad that Tali's not here right now, because as you push it to the side, you notice that's a weird blue cobalt guy.
We found him!
You know.
Here.
Oh shit, Ski!
Tali, could you hear me?
I'm here. I'm just very not feeling great.
Oh, okay. I just want to tell you what Skeeve would remember before he was knocked unconscious. Was they were trying to go to the tower in this area. They unfortunately did not know about the Drider infestation, got assaulted, and Skeeve was a true warrior and sacrificed himself so the others could make it to the tower.
Yo, they could be alive in there.
Steve is hero.
Skeeve is hero.
Hero.
Steve reborn in coffin of resurrection of hero. Is this afterlife?
Very quiet.
Well, in a way, I don't know how long you've been there. Well, do you, could you help us save some people?
Steve very good at saving people.
Oh, lovely! Thank you, Steve.
Because I don't think I have the energy to play anymore, Skeeve will follow Oleander and hit anything he points him at.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, cool, thank you.
I love Skeeve. Fucking, here, I'll just do this for him real quick, in public, because he has to get out of the fucking webs he's in. Cool. The webs are tied too tight. Skeeve can't get free.
Okay, well, let's help you out of here.
Here, I have a dagger. This should help a little bit as well.
Ah, good luck.
Just barely is enough to get Skeeve out of the webs. You have obtained one Skeeve.
We've obtained one Skeeve.
And, fun fact, within the webs as well, that was attached to his back is a very bigger than him warhammer. That the head of the warhammer looks to be a black cloud with lightning striking out of it of one side.
Thor's head.
But you now have Skeeve. It is big for him.
Skeeve.
Like, you don't think this guy should be able to use that thing?
No, I trust him.
Yeah, he's strong enough.
A normal person would not think so. Oleander is Oleander.
Alright, Skeeve will carry Catgirl.
Oleander checks this door. Is it locked from this side?
It's locked from this side, so you could literally
so I unlock it. I peek out.
Okay. You peek to the left and the right. Wesley, on the right, putting like even the littlest bit of your head out, you pull back in because you notice there's a Drider. Oh, not really a full Drider yet. It looks like the person is in the process. They haven't got the spider lower half yet.
Okay.
Alright, there's one of them there.
I lock the door.
Very bad. Alright, how do you think we're gonna need to get him out of there if there are people across the way?
Definitely.
We could also just try to kill him.
We could. Let's have that as a last resort.
I mean, they are cultists and murderers. They don't really deserve to live that much.
Incapacitate.
Alright. I don't rightly know how I could do that without using the swords.
Knockout is also good. Also, as a note of clarification, I will not stop you. I will simply somewhat protest.
If it makes you feel any...
This is a life or death situation.
I will also let you know that the people that have done these rituals are beyond saving. They willingly have chosen to accept some horrible shit.
Well, at the time, didn't you?
He looks away and then lets out a sigh.
If he's staying silent for a bit, I am gonna say,
I, at the time, did as well,
I'll try my best not to kill them, but
if it comes to it.
if it comes to it.
I'm gonna like motion Skeeve over in the scenario where I hear him start to unlock the door right across from this one. I'm going to immediately open the door and then just have Skeeve hit him from behind.
You hear the door that Skeeve is directly in front starting to get unlocked.
Well, you know, honestly, that's better than him just walking past because the principle is the same.
Yeah, the door is opened. He isn't gonna try to kill, but to make it a little easier on Skeeve, he will, pop off 2 shots real quick. Skeeve does what Skeeve do best, and that is called hit things really hard.
Yeah, I'll try an improvised weapon with the back of my gun.
Okay. Because you told him to at least give him a chance, he'll drop the bow and pull out a short sword. Unfortunately, both of them miss.
Damn it!
Luckily, it has enough move speed. Now that it's flanking with Skeeve, attempt to dig its talons into this thing, and it is knocked out.
This guy just gets fucking pelted.
He did indeed just get fucking pelted. Skeeve kind of like holding the hammer, looking at the guy, then up to Oleander, and then Arctemir. Skeeve will pick up the unconscious man and drag. Lace in the coffin.
Well, before we put him in,
Yeah.
can I check him for keys?
Roll an investigation check real quick.
Actually, wait, they'd probably just still be in the door. Right?
Damn it, you caught me!
Yeah.
Uh,
Quick question: do the big stone doors have locks of any kind?
it did not look like they did.
Okay, cool.
Well, I guess I shouldn't say they don't. They don't have a lock. They do have a barricade-like thing.
Okay.
One of the big wooden things you put in front.
Big wooden
and it
thing,
keeps-
yeah. Cool.
Yeah. It's not
making sure.
necessarily a lock, but, you know.
Yeah. All right.
So you're gonna unlock that door?
Unlock this
Wop.
door.
There you go.
All right. Any ones that are ajar, since that seems to be their tactic?
Since you've, dealt with this before, yeah, there are 2 again.
Okay.
That one also looks like it needs a lot of effort to move.
Okay.
Orc lady, orc lady, orc lady.
You push that one a little bit easier now that you've had to do it at least once with his help. It's not an orc lady, unfortunately, but it does look to be a buff,
Buff strong lady.
I'm trying to remember. Have you ever seen a Goliath before?
Maybe? Do Goliaths live in mountains?
They do.
Then probably? That would probably be like the closest other civilization.
That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't entirely sure.
Cool. I'm gonna open the other one too.
Yeah, that one with help doesn't even need to roll, because this one doesn't need to be hyphen lady.
Ooh.
She's pretty! She's so pretty!
The other ones, obviously were in that state of suspended animation. It looks like this person is trying her damnedest to fake it.
Hello.
You see, the body tensing. You get the impression they're holding their breath now.
Don't worry. We're here to rescue you.
One of the eyes kind of slowly opens, looks at the 2 people in masks, and just kind of
Oleander does a little finger wave.
seeing both of you in masks. She kind of shrinks away as much as she can in the coffin.
It's okay.
She's really cute, guys.
You're really gay.
I think that we put in her off a little bit, Oleander.
Whatever for.
I mean, we both wear masks.
Oh, that would. Okay, yes, that does make sense.
And me taking off mine would not be a good idea. I would just make her even more on edge, I feel like.
Richard, do I get the feeling that I would have to take off my mask to get...
That or do something to convince her you're on her side.
Oh, fuck.
How do you want to try to convince her, Westley? Mm-hmm.
I'm like sort of wrapping with bandages, but also I'm like doing just the moving hands along the body.
You pull back and then try to push down again, the energy leaving you, and just... Oh, bloody hell. What? Who in the fuck?
Hello. My name is Oleander, and we're here to rescue you.
The fuck, I'd take your word for it. We had... No, wait, blink a few times and it just... I never thought I'd see the day when a banished folk could try to save me.
Yes. Yes.
Everyone's got their stories, bird boy. Perfectly fine.
Okay.
Pull herself out of the coffin, just... good. Lord, how long was I out, do you know?
No, not particularly.
Right. What's the situation?
Currently checking, these places for people to save. There's another smaller group going to the other area where there are prisoners, and then there is a sacrifice that we're going to try and stop.
Oh, fuck. They're doing... Oh, fuck. That's not good.
No, it is not.
Oh, shit. I see that you got Arena right there.
Oleander looks at whichever.
She's pointing at the cat
Okay.
girl.
Yes, this is the... other... now that I think about it, I should probably... Okay, you you situate everyone and get them ready to go. I'm going to quickly look in the other rooms.
Oh, alright.
Just in case.
God, it's my head. Alright. Arctum kind of like looks back and forth, just...
Do you want some help? I feel like I'm being very... people.
Richard, I unlock the door.
You have key. As you're unlocking it, you hear Arctum come like behind you, just deep sigh, and then you hear from behind you where Skeevan, the Goliath lady, is just... Oh, that's where you are! Damn, get out of there, you lazy bones! Come on, up, and up. Hey, don't worry about that guy. He's good. He's a fine lad. You open that door.
Oleander in his head. Good. She's lying.
The stench of death is strong in this room. You see, I know I didn't have assets on it, but there are corpses in here, dead bones. There's a few like loose items that look like they're in disrepair.
Okay. No place for... I'm looking specifically for a place that a person could be. As soon as I see that there is none of them, I close the door immediately. I don't care about any items on the ground. And I'm going to very, very quickly do the same thing here. I'm assuming that it's going to look exactly the same.
And does it?
Of course.
Of course.
There might be people in here.
He'll quickly catch up, trying to avoid the webs as best he can.
Yeah. Do these look open for air?
It does not.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't look like it.
However, the one in the middle does seem to have some gold embroidery on it.
Do you know why that would be gold?
Possibly storage for items that they've pilfered and put into a special place. Might be magical things, gold, or possibly a leader of some kind.
Interesting.
Living leader, I should say. Sometimes they try to go into a sort of... what's the right way to put it? Will cover themselves with webbing to stimulate the change. Others like to go into, fancy ornate things. So it could be a person in there, but it could also be items.
Interesting. Should we take the risk? Because it seems that everyone is safe here, and if it is magical items, then some of them could be armed. It would be far better. It would be far better to have people who are armed than not.
Well, let's check.
Checking time.
Checking time. It does look like there is some coin in here. and it looks like there are a few weapons.
All right, cool. Done with that. We could put the thing back on.
Man, I figured you'd take the coin too.
Whatever for.
But I mean, useful? Technically, I would assume still, isn't it?
Well, it's not going to help save people right now, and that's more important.
You know what? You raise a valid point. We can come back for it later.
You come back in. Fucking Skeeve is just holding the cat girl still. The tiefling is kind of crying into the Goliath. Hello, y'all lot are back, alright?
Yes.
Alright,
What weapon are you good at?
Oh, that's a loaded question. I think I'd be good at using a plethora of things.
Which
sword.
is your favorite?
God, it's a favorite.
Of these three.
I mean, using that sword would probably be the best for me.
Alright, lovely.
I hand the sword.
If you're gonna give her anything, give her the dagger.
It's something.
Nods. She'll take it.
Alright. Now it's time for extraction.
Nodding.
Is that the right word?
Yes, that would be correct. Extraction.
Alright, you lead them to the exits. I'm going to relock the doors.
Alright, question. Should we take them with us? Or where should we take them? Because, unfortunately, the tower right now is, well, not the safest if they've got a town here.
We bring them... Skeeve comes with us, and you miss... I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Call me Loudboy.
Lovely. Alright. Lava, can you carry the one that Skeeve is carrying?
Oh, yeah, I could do that easily.
Right.
She'll just take the one that Skeeve was carrying, and Skeeve was carrying, carefully and whatnot. She just, fireman carries over the shoulder.
So, the current plan will be we head back the way we came, and then we are going to go regroup with our other group, and you can take those two slightly out of town to our small camp.
Right, and where's your small camp at? You got anyone that can lead the way?
Oleander looks at the bird.
The bird tilts its head, and Arctumvir is like,
No, unfortunately, I need the bird right now.
Alright, well. We will go with you as much as we can, and then we will simply point you in the direction, and there should be the end of a campfire, I believe.
We could just leave them in the dead wood that we came from.
That's also true.
Just give me a few minutes to set them up, all hidden like.
Yes, I locked it, and I'm locking these doors again.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I go around and I relock all the doors. Because now, in theory, if one of them comes in, nothing should look different.
That went well.
That went very well.